Imagine a world where the Roman Empire never collapsed. A world where Latin is the language of business, law, and power. Where the Colosseum isn't a ruin, but the center of global entertainment. Where emperors rule not with swords alone, but with satellites, surveillance, and AI. Welcome to the modern Roman Empire. In this timeline, the year is 2025, but it's not our 2025. Rome never split. It never decayed from within. The barbarian invasions failed. Instead of falling, Rome evolved. Slowly, strategically, relentlessly. It absorbed the Germanic tribes, united the East and West. And when the world entered the industrial age, so did the empire, with aqueducts replaced by bullet trains, legions by robotic centurions, and scrolls by global data networks. The Republic never returned. Democracy? A dream long forgotten. Power flows from one man, the supreme imperator, aided by a Senate that exists only in name. But make no mistake, this is not an ancient Rome in modern clothes. This is Rome 2.0, a seamless fusion of tradition and technology. The empire spans 5 continents, from Hispania to North Africa, from Britannia to the frozen borders of Nova Caledonia, formerly known as Canada. In this world, Rome colonized the Americas centuries ago. Indigenous cultures were either absorbed or erased. New Rome, the capital, was built where Washington, D.C. would have been. Towering marble spires meet glass skyscrapers. The old gods, Jupiter, Mars, Minerva, are still worshipped, but now in temples powered by solar energy. Latin is mandatory in all schools. Even street slang has roots in Caesar's tongue. The Pax Romana, the Roman peace, still reigns. But it's not peace born of harmony. It's peace born of total control. Every citizen is tracked through the Civitas system, a biometric ID that stores everything. Your name, your loyalty score, your criminal record, your productivity, even your ancestry. Want a job? Show loyalty. Want to marry? Only if your genetic profile is approved. Speak out against the empire? Your Civitas score drops, and when it hits 0, you disappear. There are no public trials, no protests. The Senate claims everything is for the greater order. The people believe it, or pretend to. Because here, free thought is dangerous, and history is curated. You won't read about ancient revolutions, about Spartacus, or failed coups. Those records are sealed, altered, or deleted. Rome writes its own past and owns its future. Education is strict. Children are taught discipline, logic, and loyalty from age 5. At 12, they choose a path, military, civic, or technical. Art exists, but only to glorify the empire. No abstract paintings, no protest music, no novels about rebellion. Even fashion is regulated. Tunics are standard, but augmented with smart fabric that monitors health and mood. Every citizen wears an insignia, tracking their status, citizen, plebeian, or elite. And yes, slaves still exist. Not in chains, but in debt. Prisoners of the system. People who borrowed too much, worked too little, or simply questioned too loudly. But not all obey. Beneath the marble and gold, a hidden world thrives. In the sewers of Neo-Rome, rebels transmit secret messages through coded graffiti. Pirate broadcasts beam real history into forbidden zones. Whispers of freedom echo in the shadows. The resistance is small, scattered, but determined. They call themselves the Forgotten Republic. And their goal is not just survival, it's revival. A return to democracy, to truth, to a world where ideas are free. But they face an impossible enemy. The empire has drones that see in the dark, AI that predicts uprisings before they begin, and a population conditioned to report even their own family. So ask yourself, In this timeline, would you obey? Would you serve? Or would you resist? The Roman Empire promised eternity. In this world, it delivered. But eternity comes at a cost. Freedom, creativity, individuality, all sacrificed on the altar of stability. And now, as the empire prepares to expand beyond Earth, building colonies on the Moon and Mars, one truth remains. Rome still conquers. Rome still rules. Rome still demands everything. This isn't science fiction. This is a mirror, a warning. Because every empire thinks it will last forever. Until one day, it doesn't. This is history in the presence. Subscribe for more alternate realities, forgotten futures, and the worlds that almost were. And remember, history isn't just what happened. It's what could have happened too.